Hey guys, what's up? TheFish here, back again in Prison Architect, where we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish getting all our rooms furnished here. We're gonna pay particular attention to the rooms that we need to fulfill our grants. So we're gonna finish off our holding cell, our shower, our canteen, and our kitchen. Everything else is just no. It's not important right now. So let's do that. Let's start in the holding cell, because then we can actually start thinking about getting some people in here. So in the holding cell, you see it puts a white box around some of these items. These are items that are useful for the room that is currently on screen. But we just need toilets and benches. Although since we don't have any cells, I am going to put in some beds as well. Let's do something kind of like this, because we're going to have to fit quite a few people in here. That's a table. I want a bench. Put a couple of benches in. It's a funny size. It's not going to go in the middle. It's going to annoy me. But we'll put some toilets in as well. They're gonna have to share. That'll work for right now. And that should also complete our requirements. Let's turn our attention to the shower. That's another very important room. It's only going to be a temporary shower, so I'm not going to fill this place up with shower heads. We'll just throw in 5 should be enough for right now. We'll have to plumb those in a moment. Now our kitchen, gonna need a bunch of things in here, but we're not gonna be feeding that many prisoners to start with, so let's try and keep our expenditure down a little. Is that the front or the back? I can't tell. I don't know if it matters. Okay, that's the back. Let's put in some fridges. Just do 4 for now, that'll be more than enough. And some stoves. Do 4 of those for now as well. We need a sink. Put a couple of those in down here. And we'll just throw in a couple of bins. Like so. Serving tables in our canteens. Oh, can only fit 1 in there. Well, that's sad. Put it in more like that. There. And we'll start off probably with just a single table. Yeah, that'll leave enough room. We'll go 2 just to make sure. So, there. There, 2 tables. That will fulfill that one. Let's jump over to our utilities screen, make sure we get things plumbed in. We'll send this big pipe up the corridor. And we'll use small pipe to plumb it in. There. Those dinging noises you can hear are my things being fulfilled, so we're about ready to open our prison now. I'm gonna put some things in the yard first, though. We're gonna need some phone boxes. This yard is really big. Really, really big. I've never made a yard this big before. Hopefully it's not gonna prove to be a mistake. Just put three phones in for now. I'm gonna want some exercise machines, some weights benches. Put those down here. This will be our exercise area for right now. We'll just throw in some benches around the place, so our fat, lazy prisoners can have a nice sit down. And then I think we're good. Let's speed it up, get everything in, and we'll. Oh yeah, we need to hire an accountant. Let's do that. There, accountant. Let's open our prison to new inmates. We'll take a shipment of low-risk inmates. We will be taking in higher security inmates at some point, but for right now we're going to stick to these low guys. So our first inmates will arrive tomorrow at 8 AM. Everything should be ready by then. Oh, we need to throw in another capacitor. Because our power generator is nearly at capacity. We don't want to blackout. Oh, and we should probably put down some metal detectors. Put a couple by the door there. A couple up here. Make sure anybody coming into our prison doesn't have anything metallic. Also put some exiting the canteen. Make sure nobody's trying to smuggle out any tools, any spoons and such. I think that'll be enough for right now. I'm going to put down another capacitor though, just to make sure we have enough power to plug those in. So those are going in. We should probably also put in some drains in our shower. Make sure the water doesn't leak out. So once these are in, I will plug them into the electrical cables. And we'll be good to go. Just waiting for our prisoners to arrive. And you guys are wasting food. We have no inmates to feed. Assholes. Let's give our guys a little bit more free time for when they arrive. These are only minimum security prisoners. We don't need to worry too much about them. And we'll look at what grants we can take next. I think we'll get cell block A, probably. We'll have to get health and well-being at some point, as well as prison maintenance. Could actually get this one. We won't have to build anything, we'll just have to unlock some things. And we'll get a bunch of money, so let's do that. And visitation rights? No. We'll do the cell block. But we'll wait a minute here, wait for our prisoners to arrive and such. You know, plugged it in. One more piece. So let's unlock maintenance. We'll get him a room prepared. It's going to be our foreman's office, so That was a strange noise. Let's make it basically the mirror image of these ones. Desk. Where is my desk? Side with the books is the side with the opening for the chair. So we'll put it in like that. Now we have a nice office for our foreman when we can hire him. So we're waiting on that, and then we have to unlock groundskeeping and cleaning, hire 2 janitors and a gaffer. So we can start keeping this place clean, because it's already filthy. And we don't even have any inmates yet. Doesn't bode well for the future of our hygiene. Even our shower's filthy, it's never even been used. I guess we can start... We'll put down some paving stones. I think they're already down there. Start prettying up the place. Now, this is a massive expenditure for no real reason. But I like it. That's all that matters. Alright. So I'll give our workmen something to do. Now when the inmates actually arrive in about 6 hours, all of these doors will close. So that's going to slow down our workmen a little bit. They'll be able to get through these green doors. Hey. Why aren't you plumbed in? Someone plumb that in. Yeah, they'll be able to open these green doors, these staff-only doors, because staff have keys for those. But they won't be able to open our jail doors. Only guards can open those. So they'll have to wait for guards to come and let them in. Later on, we will be able to research a tech that will allow us to automate that process a little bit. So we'll definitely want to do that, but I don't know when we'll get around to it. Hopefully it'll be part of a grant at some point. Otherwise, we'll just have to remember to pick it up. So maintenance is almost done, so we can get our foreman, and he'll be able to do the research we need to get the groundskeepers and janitors. And let's get rid of all this, all these pathways. We don't need them anymore. Now that we actually have the pavements down. Oh, we need to actually hire a foreman first. Oh, you asshole. No, you're not having that room. No. No. There we go. Fucking dick. I make him a nice office, and he goes... He wants the 2 empty ones. And he doesn't want to be off in the back here. He wants to be with the other people. Feels like a second-class citizen. We should probably do our staff room as well. Because our staff are going to need to have rests. They get tired. So let's just throw in some sofas, a couple of drinks machines. That'll do for a long while. That'll just allow our staff to rest. It's it's important that they rest, especially for guards. I don't know how the mechanics work exactly, but I believe that guards who are tired aren't as fast on their patrols and things like that. And generally, it's just nice to keep everybody rested. This is a prison, after all. We can't have people asleep on duty. So our inmates should be arriving very soon, and we'll start construction on our cell block. And we should finish our prison maintenance daily by then. So when the prisoners arrive, we're going to slow the game down and take a look at them. See who we have here. We have Warren Redmond. He's in for forgery. Benjamin Shelley, video game piracy. John Shopland, voyeurism. Oh, I've lost track of them all now. Stephen Broomfield, 9 years for criminal damage. Mark Bennett, insider trading. Eric Stone Cold Edwards, inciting a riot after taking bath salts and running through the streets yelling the British are coming. But he's actually in for dangerous driving. Alright. Warren Russell, handling stolen goods. And Richard Ingham, vandalism. I think we got everybody. There. We should have... Oh, we can't do that yet. We can't change our prison policy yet. Which means we're probably going to need to get a place set up to punish these guys when they inevitably break the rules. Now I have a couple of solitary cells ready to go in the cell block, but for that we need to build the cell block. I guess that's not a big deal. That's what we're doing next, so let's not worry about it too much. We'll start off by only building half of the cell block. I don't believe we can afford to make both sides. Then we'll make the bottom half, just because it attaches to the canteen all nice. It'll be all nice and neat. So apparently Redmond has set off a metal detector. He's not carrying anything though. I guess it was just his zipper or something. So while they keep getting all these guys into the holding cell, we'll split up time, finish off our cleaning research, and hire 2 janitors. Come on. So now we actually have inmates in the prison. You can see some of these rooms have gone dark. It's because we have fog of war and we don't have vision in these areas. We're going to need plenty of guards and cameras to make sure we can see our inmates at all times. I'm hoping it's not going to be too big an issue early on, because we only have these minimum security guys. I'm a little worried about taking any more inmates because we only have a handful of beds. But I guess we'll take one more group until we get the cell block finished. And then we'll have to wait until we have the cells to support them. So we're still waiting on the groundskeeping. I guess we can start laying out our cell block here. We can build the foundations at any rate. So if we build it up to there, we should fill it on there. They're gonna demolish this wall because they're dumb, but well, maybe not. Maybe they're not gonna demolish it. Anyway, we're gonna need a large jail door right there. Hopefully they'll replace the fence with Um, defense with wall. If not, we can do it ourselves, but it'd be a little bit easier if they do it. That should be all we have to wait for a little while. We're gonna have to chop all these trees down, which is gonna take ages, especially since they have to go all the way around the outside. Let's open the door for these guys. There you go. I feel like we should put a gate on the outside here as well. One of these road gates. In case of any escape attempts. And we'll throw up a fence just down here. Oh, across there as well. So it'll be a while before anyone gets around to doing that because, you know, they're making a foundation. It's going to take their time. Let's put some outdoor lights out here as well. Make sure our yard is lit up at night. One in the jungle there as well. So our inmates are pretty relaxed. Nobody causing any trouble. They eat their bacon and their peas or whatever. It's going to take a little while, so let's accelerate time. Yeah, I don't think they're going to replace the fences, so we'll have to do that manually. But that's not a problem. We can do that. Now it's yard time. We're going to go use the telephones. And this guy's just going to run around, keeping fit. This yard really is ridiculously large. Not to worry though. It's all good. Later on, when we have prison industry, we can always plant some trees in the middle, keep a tree farm going. We can sell the wood, or turn them into planks and make furniture and sell that. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, we're just gonna focus on getting the cell block finished. Now we'll probably look at the maybe the health and well-being or visitation rights. Okay, now we need a gardener, and that'll be an extra $5,000 into our coffers. So which of these can we do? Now the medical ward is the shower right now. Let's not mess with that just yet. We can get visitation though. We're planning on building a common room anyway. That's part of our plan down here. We can do that. So we'll do that once we have the cell block done. I believe this was our visitation. So we'll build out this foundation next. Hopefully we have enough money for that. But let's focus on getting our cell block finished first. We're going to make some money off all these trees. People will take them over to the exports area. I'll let you in, Mr. Ingham. There you go. Yeah, see, we made $14. It's really slow going, considering we're at maximum time acceleration here. And we're actually running out of time for this episode, so it'll probably be next time when we get the cell block finished. Get everybody moved in over there. Let's see, we have space for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 24 inmates, plus some overflow that can go in the holding cells if they have to. But we are at time for this episode, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait until the sun rises, and then we'll call this episode here. We're probably going to need some more guards. Our guards are stretched pretty thinly right now. Why are they just hanging out? Oh, they're waiting for food to come out. I see. I thought that was an inmate running away there. I was wondering how the hell he got out. We'll have to throw down some more capacitors and things when we start getting the lighting done in here. There's going to be a whole bunch of lights. But our prison is really starting to take shape. I like it. So let's actually hire another couple of guards. Just to help them with opening doors and the like. Make sure we have plenty of guards just hanging around doing nothing, and we have 3 of them hanging out in the canteen there. Currently we can't assign them specific areas to guard or specific patrol routes. We need to unlock that ability. So they're just going to derp around a little bit. Do whatever the hell they want. We're going to have to get our lights that are up here plugged in as well. Oh, they haven't even been installed yet, I was going to say. So midnight is fast approaching. Our inmates should be sleeping in their beds, hopefully not trying to tunnel out. This clock goes really slowly. Maximum speed. So we might actually get this foundation finished at least before the end of the episode, since I decided to wait until sunrise for that. Hey, we just exported some logs, $450 worth of logs. Every little helps. Yeah, they're nearly finished. Just this corner to go. Well, we will have to replace all this fence with wall. It's really dark at night in this game. I guess it just motivates you to keep your places well lit, so you can see when the fucking inmates are escaping. Is that it? Is that everything? Let me open the door for you. I think I just canceled the foundation. Did I just cancel the foundation? Oh, fuck. That was dumb. Yeah, I cancelled the foundation. Hopefully, hopefully we don't have to pay for it twice. Let's find out. Okay, so memo to self. Don't open doors for foundations that are in progress. You right-click to open the doors, and I guess right-click also cancels the foundations. That was dumb. I should have expected it, but I don't know. I guess they're gonna have to clear all this crap out before they before the foundation is complete. Where the hell are you going? Oh, you're going the long way around. Well, have fun. Enjoy your trip. So as the sun starts to rise, day 4, we have 8 more prisoners due to arrive today. It's going to put a bit of a strain on our holding cell. So hopefully it won't take us too long to get this cell block set up. But it'll take as long as it takes, I guess. I will close our prison to new inmates once we get this second load. But for right now, I'm going to end this episode here. So I want to thank you all once again for joining me. As always, I've been TheFish. See you next time.